What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. A Taiwan Air Force plane skidded off the runway at an airbase in southern Pingtung County on Friday. It is the military's third accident this week alone. The Defense Ministry said the E-2K early warning aircraft was returning from a training mission when it made its rough landing. No one was injured. Accidents and equipment failures are a recurring problem for Taiwan's military. A Taiwan Navy landing craft sank off the coast of the outlying county of Jinmen on Thursday. All crew were safe. Taiwan's chief trade negotiator Zhang Deng says the country still has a goal to sign several trade-related agreements with the U.S. before the end of the year.
希望在台北，不过还是维持弹性，看看假设万一他们能够过来最好，但是因为限于，因为我们也了解美国现在正在亚洲地区推动很多的工作，它跟欧洲，它跟南美洲也有非洲。 它都有很多的这个计划在进行，万一不行，我们也愿意过去。
Earlier this year, Taiwan and the United States launched the U.S.-Taiwan Initiative on 21st Century Trade. It covers areas including regulatory practices and agriculture. Taiwan officials hope the initiative will eventually lead to a full trade pact with the U.S. A Taiwanese charity is sending help to a part of Indonesia hit hard by an earthquake earlier in the week. By the latest count, Monday's magnitude 5.6 earthquake in western Java killed nearly 300. It has injured hundreds more and destroyed thousands of homes. Indonesian members of the Taiwan-based Tzu Chi Foundation have brought in food, supplies, and medical professionals to help victims. The foundation estimates it helped at least 1,000 people on Thursday. It is also bringing in a further 70 doctors, nurses, and pharmacists to the disaster area to help those in need. In less than 24 hours, voting will begin across Taiwan in the country's pivotal local elections. Our reporter Stash Butler is in Taipei, where the race for the capital's top job is entering its final stage.
Here in Taipei, the city is getting ready to vote for its next mayor. Posters covering the walls, trucks blaring out slogans. Campaigning here has reached fever pitch, and the three candidate supporters are rallying behind their pick for City Hall. Jiang Wanan of the main opposition Kuomintang is the youngest candidate and the great-grandson of Taiwan's former dictator, Chiang Kai-shek. He's promising a new dawn for the city.
选前之夜最重要的，我们希望告别过去的阴霾，迎向光明的未来的起点。
The ruling Democratic Progressive Party is running the country's former COVID-19 response chief, Chen Shizhong. He's relying on his experience and has taken aim at rival Jiang's flashy image and past as a Silicon Valley lawyer.
舞台大，那就要有够成熟的人来承担了哈。那到底这个是一个华而不实的舞台，那还是一个戏骨的一个舞台，这我就不清楚。
And finally, there's Vivian Huang, an independent and the dark horse in the race. She says she's focused on winning over the people of Taipei.
选前最后一天的选前之夜，那我们还是一样，我们是以伟大的市民作为主角。
Tonight, all three candidates will be holding big rallies in central Taipei, but the race here could decide more than just who controls the city. 3 of the last 4 presidents of Taiwan have all been former mayors of Taipei. So the race here could set someone on the path to being the country's next leader. Who will that be? We'll be bringing you all of the results tomorrow evening. Klein Wang and Stash Butler for TaiwanPlus.
And you can find out all the results plus analysis from Taiwan's local elections live here on TaiwanPlus from 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. Tomorrow's elections, meanwhile, have also placed indigenous issues in the spotlight with what could be a historic race for Hualien's county chief. Ryan Ho-Kilpatrick has more.
Local elections in Hualien County on Taiwan's east coast can look a lot like they do anywhere else in the country. But this year, one name on the campaign posters stands out.
支持者，他告诉我说：“你的名字不要用罗马字，因为有一些汉人看不懂。” 我只为了要赢得这场选举，却浪费了这个机会，大量的使用原住民的文字，那我认为这是不对的。非原住民他们要习惯花莲还有台湾有不同的族群。
Former lawmaker and presidential spokesperson Kolas Yotaka is hoping to make history in her home county. Here in Hualien, Indigenous voters make up a bigger proportion of the electorate than any other county in the country, about 5 times the national average. Yet they've never been led at that level by one of their own. But that could all be about to change. It's highly unusual for an Indigenous candidate to run for high office like county chief, a position chosen by all voters. They're more likely to throw their hats in lower-level races that are decided by other Indigenous people. It's a system that was put in place to benefit underrepresented ethnic groups. But some say its time has passed.
If you're Indigenous and you want to run for candidate, you have to go to Indigenous role. And if you are a voter, you can only vote for your Indigenous candidate only. So for us, this is really like apartheid policies.
The opposition KMT has held a firm grip on Taiwan's Indigenous constituencies ever since they governed Taiwan under single-party rule. But observers say this has more to do with personal relationships than political platforms.
You pick who belongs to your own Indigenous nations and whether or not you know them. Most of the voters don't really, to go look at their white paper, their policies, and what they plan to do.
But this is gradually changing.
In these elections, more and more Indigenous candidates, they try to be non-party candidates. They don't really like to represent for DPP, but at the same time, they know they don't want to represent KMT as well. I think that is a new trend for Indigenous candidates to trying to not to affiliate with any political parties.
Take Kolas Yotaka's campaign, for example. They've swapped the DPP's trademark green for red, the color of the Amis people.
有非常多的支持者勇敢地站出来，而且拿着麦克风告诉其他人说：我们作为阿美族，我们作为原住民，先于所有的一切。政党是后面的事情，所以希望让原住民族的族人跟孩子可以担任县长。我们在这次的选举里面呢，长久以来被压抑的伤口，或者是历史的伤痕，可以获得医治，而且获得安慰。
Win or lose, this race is bringing Indigenous candidates and issues closer to the mainstream of Taiwanese politics. Howard Zhang and Ryan Ho-Kilpatrick for TaiwanPlus.
Newly recruited basketball superstar Dwight Howard was spotted celebrating Thanksgiving with some help from his Taiwanese teammates. That was Howard singing along to Michael Jackson's We Are the World at one of Taiwan's many karaoke bars. The former National Basketball Association All-Star is currently resting for 2 weeks after feeling discomfort in his left knee. Howard signed on to play in Taiwan's T1 League with the Taoyuan Leopards earlier this month. Thank you for watching today's What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images from Doha, Qatar of fans dressed up to support their favorite team at the World Cup. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care and see you next time.